What's up, guys? Classy Metal here. Good old-fashioned collection update video for you guys. I'm actually going to have some unboxings in this and show you guys some stuff that I've gotten in the mail as of late. I figure you guys would like to see some stuff that's just not grimy, filthy, dirty death metal. Speaking of which, I don't even know if you can hear it in the background. I turned it down a little bit. Right now, I'm listening to Lividity with their rotted rehearsal cuts, the complete demo collection. I picked this up from Life After Death 616 pretty recently. Killer stuff here. I love Lividity. This is just some, I mean, with it being the demos, it is kind of lo-fi, campy sounding stuff, but it's just nasty, filthy, brutal death metal that I really do enjoy. Unfortunately, this is not available anymore on the Life After Death distro. I'm pretty sure it's sold out. If you can find a copy of this, I definitely am an advocate for you picking that up because hopefully you'll love it as much as I do. Speaking of Life After Death, lately when I've been purchasing from them, they've been throwing this flyer in here. It has a discount code. I'm going to hide it. You got to do an order to get your discount code, but it's 33% off. So that's killer. I probably will be revisiting very soon to that distro. They have some Grind to Death releases and some Awakening Records releases that I got my eye on. So with that discount code, I'm definitely going to go have to hit some of that stuff up. They also threw a sticker in. I got this Fornicus Offstingen sticker from the split that those two bands, black metal bands, did. I think it was a couple years ago now. But I loved Fornicus. It's unfortunately they're not together anymore. But I did love that band. First up, I got a couple Nuclear Blast releases. I was a little late to the game on picking these up. Personal preference, I don't really order from the Nuclear Blast label. I tend to pick this stuff up third party when I can, so sometimes I am a little bit behind getting those Nuclear Blast releases. I picked up the newest full length from Overkill entitled Scorched. I mean, at this point, you know what you're getting with Overkill. The very consistent band. They're a band that is one of the most consistently sounding bands that I can think of personally. I mean that in the best way possible. I haven't been disappointed in an Overkill album in a long time. So that being said, Scorched is another one that the name is fitting for this. It's just fiery thrash metal and is performed. I mean, you can tell they're seasoned vets and they're masters at their craft. So killer release there from Overkill. And then I picked up the newest Cryptopsy. This one is entitled As Gomorrah Burns. A lot of fire imagery going on with these two releases. Pretty good. I do like Cryptopsy. Yes, I am a huge fan of the early Cryptopsy material, but I am still a fan of what they're doing these days as well. I mean, Lord Worm, irreplaceable, but the new stuff is still pretty good. So pretty solid full length here. I definitely dig it. So good stuff there from Cryptopsy. There's some mainstream stuff for you. I know some of you guys don't get to see a whole lot of the more mainstream releases from me anymore, so some of you may dig that. This next one is a Bandcamp purchase I did. I picked this up directly from the band. It is black metal, man, but that black and thrash. I guess it would be the technical. We'll call it extreme metal, but they tend to lean heavily into black metal and thrash metal. This is Thirsting Altar with their newest EP entitled Reclamation. I believe that's how you pronounce that. Just in this little cardboard sleeve, but this thing it wasn't very expensive at all. So I definitely, if you're into extreme metal, you like black and thrash kind of stuff, Thirsting Altar is killer stuff. I stumbled upon this one. I don't even know how I found this, but definitely glad that I did. Killer stuff. I've been listening to it quite often at work. They also threw a free sticker in with that as well. The next two things, I guess I'm going to open up. I'm going to unbox them here on the channel. This is one from a person that I get a lot of stuff from. They're in a lot of projects, and I seem to enjoy all of their projects. This is some black metal. I know what's in here, obviously. I ordered this on Bandcamp as well. I'm going to link this stuff up in the description so that way. Looks like I got a freebie in here with it, so that's awesome. He tends to do that often when I purchase stuff from him. I'll show what I purchased first. This is Dungeon Synth / black metal. This is the newest release from Daedric Chamber, one-man project. I believe it's a one-man project featuring Snits. We'll call him Snits from Piss Rot, Chunked, Calloused. I mean, there's so many bands that he's a part of. Super talented, super talented guy. This newest full length from Daedric Chamber is entitled Black Marsh Eternal. You guys should know at this point, I'm not super huge on the dungeon synth stuff, but it's done pretty masterfully in this release. They're able to mix the dungeon synth in and bring it into black metal in a way that I really did like. As far as the Daedric Chamber releases go, there's a few full lengths and some demo and EP type stuff out there. This is definitely my favorite release from Daedric Chamber so far. I will link this one up in the description. I know some of you are into dungeon synth and into that style of black metal. It's almost at times almost kind of feels like almost an ambient black metal, but the dungeon synth black metal, that's a very good release on that. So definitely check that one out. This next one is a freebie. The name of the album is Land of the Seven Hills, and this is Shimla, I believe is how you pronounce that. I am not familiar with this project, but the artwork on that is super intriguing. It could be dungeon synth for all that I know. It could be black metal. Definitely has that either dungeon synth or black metal vibe going on. Definitely going to give it a shot and give it a good listen. I believe it says, I believe the name of it is Shimla, but if I can find anything on this one on Bandcamp or somewhere, I'll try to link that up down there in the description as well. As always, Arian, thank you for the freebie that you threw in there for me. You are too kind. Then I have a box here with some vinyl. There is a CD in here. I'll show the CD first. That way, you non-vinyl collecting people can check out if you want to after I show the CD. There should be 3 vinyl and one CD in here. This is from Translation Loss Records. They had a sale going. I believe at the time of me doing this recording, it is still going. It was 50% off. I believe 50% off of vinyl and 40% off of CDs. I could have that flip-flopped. It could be 40 off of CDs or whatever the opposite. One of them is 40% off and one of them is 50% off. I am a sucker for a deal. So first we'll jump into, I think this is the CD probably right here on top. Got a free bubble mailer. So next time I do a Discogs order, I have a extra mailer to ship out. This is the CD, so we'll get that one out of the way first for you guys. Make sure that's empty. We'll drop it. This is Call of the Void with their full length entitled Buried in Light was the name of this one. I like Call of the Void. Man, one thing about Translations Lost Records is it's so hard to peg these bands down to a particular genre. There's lots of kind of blackened stuff on their label. There's lots of sludgy stuff, grindy, noise. I mean, it's very hard to just peg down a certain sound point. Call of the Void has a lot of those ideologies going on in their music. It's kind of blackened sludge at times. Gets very noisy. There's some grindy stuff going on in here as well. I really dig this. I have one other Call of the Void album in the collection. I'm slowly going to start adding that in there, but definitely glad to add that one to the collection now. Next up, I should have 3 vinyl in here, and we'll go through those. two of these should be from the same band. We'll start with one that's kind of it's listed as black and death metal, I believe, is like the technical genre, but that does not do this album any justice. If you go into this thinking that you're just listening to black and death metal, you're going to be taken aback. This one can be a little bit of a difficult listen if you're not into super abrasive, kind of noisy sounding stuff. We have Primordial Ooze with their full length. What's the name of this full length? Don't drop it. Parasitic Intoxicants is the name of this. This is featuring. It's got one of the members, Nick Stanger, from Ashbringer. This is a project. It is absolutely chaotic. Like I said earlier, it can be a bit of a tough listen if you're not into the more abrasive sounding stuff. Love that artwork. That's what kind of drew me into first listening to this. And when I first listened to it, I was a bit taken aback. I was not expecting it to sound quite like it did, but I've been into that kind of feral uh, feeling and mood and what I've been wanting to listen to as of late. And this fit right in. It definitely scratched that itch that I wanted that I've been wanting. It definitely is like a soundscape that I've just been craving. Pretty sick looking splatter on this vinyl as well. I'll just take it out and show it to you guys. Put my hands and dirty fingers all over it. That is nasty, almost as nasty as the actual music. So definitely nice looking vinyl there. At the price point that you're getting, it's definitely worth it in my opinion. Let me put that back. I believe it's called Tricolor Merge with Splatter is the name of that particular variant. Next up, both of the next releases that I'm going to show are from the same band. Um, this is a black metal project. Has some death metal. Oops, hit my camera there. Definitely has some death metal vibes here and there, but for me, it just seems like aggressive, especially this album that I'm going to show first. Aggressive, kind of pissed off sounding black metal. This is Our Place of Worship is Silence is the name of the band, and this is Disavowed and Left Hopeless. I believe this is their newest full length. My camera is actually picking that artwork up much better than I thought it was going to. I like how they have the two-tone, like the kind of shiny overlay of the stuff going on. But this is just an angry release. If you're in a bad mood and you need to release some aggression, this is a black metal release that can definitely help you do that. Just hate-driven black metal, very dark stuff. I dig it. See, you guys thought I was only listening to death metal and death grind, but I'm trying to branch out. Um, Even when something I'm a very moody person, so my mood is usually my listens are very influenced by my mood, and that's just the kind of mood that I've been in is for the death grind and that type stuff as of late. But this stuff is still coming in the collection. There is a time and place for all of this. This is another just kind of nasty looking, especially that side of the variant there. So, but as far as the our place of worship is Silence full lengths go, this one is definitely my favorite. And then I picked up, I believe, the one that came out prior to that. And this one is entitled With Inexplorable Suffering. This one is another pretty aggressive release. That artwork is absolutely killer. I love that. I need that on a poster or something hanging on my wall. There you have the same kind of emblem that was on the prior full length. Well, I guess the latter full length, if you want to get technical. There's your lyric sheet. And admittedly, I have not spent as much time with this particular release as far as the full lengths go. I have listened to the prior full length a bit more than this one. I believe this is a swamp green with a blood red, bone white, and bronze splatter is the, and you can definitely get that swamp green feel going on that particular variant. But I just kind of wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that I've been getting in as of late. I didn't want to fall any farther behind on the collection updates, and sometimes when just like I'm just rolling with this when I feel like recording. No matter what it is, I'm just going to come grab something and record it and show you guys. That way, when the mood strikes, I don't just miss out and then sit around and go another whole month without recording. But that's all I got for you guys today. I am going to try very, very soon to get back on going through the CD collection. I know we're 100 videos in. We're too far in to stop now, so I've enjoyed the little break from it, but I definitely am going to try to get back on that very soon as well. So that's all I've got for tonight. Stay classy, stay metal. If this sale is still going at Translations Lost, um, I definitely think you should go check that out with the huge discount on vinyl and and on CDs. You can't go wrong on that. So I will see you guys very soon. Stay classy, stay metal. I probably said that already. I got sidetracked by the box there, but I'll see you guys soon.